Hey guys, my name is William and this is my first video. So in this video, what I'm gonna do is show you a script that I made with Python. It is a Barrows script and I'm using old school Runescape private server, okay? So it is not the official server, but that does not matter because I can make scripts on whatever the private server or whatever if it's on the official. Also, another thing that I really enjoy about private servers is I can I can practice my script as I want because I have access to endgame really fast. It level ups really fast, so everything is just so more easy and quick. So yeah, I actually create this channel is called Learn Python through Old School Runescape. So I am actually learning myself. So I am not an advanced programmer and stuff like that. I am a self-taught programmer and I just want to learn Python for now. And yeah, so I want to learn Python while making RuneScape bots because I like it. I think it's fun. And that's it. So my goal is to start with basic scripts and then go my way up to more advanced and complex scripts with more fail-safe image recognition and stuff like that. And like a Corporal B script and more boss script. So yeah, and I want to say that with the script that I will show you in this video, and also if you like and subscribe, you can follow my episode 2, episode 3, and so on. And I will provide everything in the description so you can start your own scripts yourself. So yeah, and with these foundations, you will be able to make scripts for whatever the environment that you are. So it does not matter if you are in the same private server as me or if you are in the Old School RuneScape official server, because you will have everything you need in order to start yourself. And yeah, so actually if you want to have the kind of same setup as me, you can download Spider, but it does not really matter. You can have the ID of your choice. In case you want Spider, you just have to download Anaconda, and it will also install Python directly. So you will not have to download Python manually. Another thing that you need is pyautogui. So pyautogui is the library that I use with my script because it allows me to control my mouse, my keyboard, and it has some basic image detection, which is really cool. It's very easy to install. You just have to run the pip install. For me, I have Anaconda, so I just have to run the pip install here. Not pyautogui, but pyautogui. And then for pyautogui, it's the same thing. So it's pip install pyautogui. And then you just install that. And then for me, it's really easy. I just have you just have here to make sure that the pyautogui is in the path is correct. That's it. Yeah, so I will definitely explain my script here, the code, but before, I think I will just run it and show you what it does. So yeah, I have my private server. I am inside of a private server, which I don't want to tell you because yeah, I think it's just better because I don't want like more people that comes in this private server and start botting. And yeah, so just a quick disclaimer. So my goal is not to, to impacting the game negatively at all. My goal is to learn Python. So I just want to post educational content and to build a community where we can all help each other with Python, and then not only in Python but also with RuneScape bots. So I think it's a really cool way to learn Python. because it's fun and that's it. So if you can have something you enjoy and then practice and become better at the skill, I think it's really cool. All right, so I'm gonna start the script right now. So let me show you what it does. It's gonna start by setting up some basics just to make sure my camera angle, my zoom level, and everything is always the same. Okay, that allows me to click on the same place every time. Of course, it's really basic, but this is why it is the episode 1, and we will make it better and always better with more videos. So this is my goal, to actually because if you guys actually want to test it, you can. I will put everything in the description, so you will have everything, and then you can make comments on the videos and just tell me if there's something broke, or if there's something you want to fix or whatever. If you want me to cover something in the next video, and I'll be happy to do it. So right now it kills the first brother, and it's pretty easy. This is what I like with Barrows, because it's really easy to start. So even if the official Runescape server, it's not like Corporal Beast or end game boss. Like, you need more expensive gear and high levels. So Barrows is pretty quick to get started. All right, so right now it will go to Darak. And you see that the mouse just click on a specific coordinates. And this is where it is actually, it can be dangerous. So the reason is, let's say that it should click on a certain coordinates, but somehow there's a bug, something bad happen, and then it misclick. Like, it clicks, but I don't know, there's the click that did not register correctly or whatever, just something wrong happened, and then you end up with a broken bot, because the script will actually continue, but your character will not be at the correct place, and then it will just move around like a chicken, and all the players around you will look at you and will report, because they will know that you are a bot, and you will get banned. So this is why it's really important to make it advanced. And another thing is, right now I don't have a randomized coordinates, meaning I always click at the same place. And if you want to bot in old school RuneScape official, you need to make sure that your bot look as a human as possible. And yeah, so I managed to do it myself and to have multiple 99 in attack, strength, death, and etc., range, mage, and also smithing, stuff like that. But it takes me more time to craft the script, because I had to make sure everything is as human as possible. But again, it is not guaranteed that you will never get banned. You can get banned, especially right, and Jagex is more serious about that. So of course, if you want to use this in the official RuneScape server, I cannot be responsible if you get banned, because for me it's really just about educational. But of course, in future videos, as I said, my goal is to make every script more advanced. So of course, the more advanced it is, the better. And then you will be able to try it yourself with the official RuneScape. But I think that if you try in a private server, it is just better, because there's a less chance you get banned, and also everything is so easy and so quick to level up and have access to end level game content. So you can practice more. So this is why I don't actually do it a lot on the official. And I don't really play RuneScape anymore in the official because I actually don't have the time to grind a lot as I used to. But I enjoy practicing Python programming. So now it will go to Carol. So with this type of bot, I cannot say I can leave the room and let it run automatically by itself. At this point right now, I have to stay in front of the computer just to make sure if anything bad happens, I can stop. So this is why it is pretty much basic for now. But of course, in the next videos, episode 2, 3, 4, so on, my goal is to implement better detections and also some fail-safe. Let's say, for example, it misses a click. Instead of having a broken bot, then we will have like a fail-safe that will make sure that if everything bad happens, it can like reset, or just make sure you don't end up with a broken bot. So yeah, and that will be for more future episodes, of course. Right now, it is already at G10, my last kill. Of course, it is not the same mechanics of the official Osrs server, as you can notice. But it does not really matter, because as soon as you know how to make script, you can make your script for any environment that you have. So it will finish the kill and take the loot, and it will just, after taking the loot, it will just restart the entire loop. And this is pretty much it. Now it finished. And as you can notice, it did not detect when the kill is finished. So it's a manual delay that I put, and when the manual, let's say like 40 seconds is done, then it goes to the next, it executes the next step and goes to the next kill. But a better way to do it will be to detect the HP of the Barrows brother and have like a loop detecting the HP, and when the HP is no longer there, then it can automatically switch to the other kill. There's a lot of advanced stuff, or not advanced, but just more efficient way to do scripts, and this is why I really enjoy, because I think that with Python programming, man, you can go so much in depth. Like you can make scripts that are really good and have like machine learning and stuff like that can be so more intelligent and fluid and overall just better at doing it. So yeah, so I think I will just stop the script because I want to show you the code, but I think I'm gonna just fast forward this so you can see a second loop and make sure it is working well. By the way, guys, I just want to say that don't forget to like and subscribe. It is my first video, so I will really appreciate if you guys can like it and also subscribe. And man, if you can just share your comments, share your thoughts, share your ideas in the comments, that will be insane. I really want to build a community, so yeah, I think that will be insane if we can all learn together, and I'm pretty sure that some of you guys will be more advanced, and also some of you guys will be more beginners. So this is where it's really cool to have a community where we can all help each other's out. All right, so now it is finished, and it's working pretty well. So I'm gonna wrap up this video by showing you the script, the code. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you my code. I hope you can see my screen really well. You can see at the top left here that I have imported some libraries. So these are the libraries that I am working with for this bot, and I will probably add more libraries in the future episode if needed. Okay, and so you see the pyautogui here. This means that you just have to update the path and make sure it is located to the correct one. Yeah, so the first function I have is the find window function, and what it does is it finds the Runelight window. You can actually change the text here for any type of window that you want to put as a foreground, and to also have the X, Y height and width coordinates of the window. For my case, it's Runelight. So if the word Runelight is in the title on the window, then it will grab it and it will return the coordinates. So just let me start the script and you will see that in action. So I just paused the script, and you notice that while when I start the script, the Runelight window pop up. So that means it puts the window active, so in foreground, and it stores the coordinates here. You have the X, the Y, the width, and the height. This is really useful because every time I run the script, it updates the coordinates so I can use them as I want, and that means you can move the window all over your screen. Okay, so yeah, so basically everything you see here is related to this function. Now we have the long click. So the long click function is really easy and straightforward. It means that it just makes sure the click does not happen too fast. Yeah, and it clicks left by default, but when I use this function, I can just type right here and it will change to right click. And I just have to put my X coordinates and the Y coordinates of the click where I want to click. And for me, it's really simple because when I type print screen, I have an real-time X and Y coordinates, and this is from an application called Greenshot. So it's free. You can download it on Windows, Mac, I think on Linux, but I'm not sure. But it's really simple to use. And you can know the exact coordinates. So this is pretty much it for the long click function. Now I have the healing function. It's basically a loop with the pyautogui pixel match color, and I gave the the HPX and HPY coordinates. Yeah, so for the vault, the HPX and HPY, it's simply coordinates. So you see here, I place the X plus a certain value. That means wherever the screen, as I said, wherever the window, it does not matter where it's placed on my screen, because the X will always be updated, and then it will simply add 550 pixel to the X and 85 to the Y. And that means it will always be the same location. In my situation, it is this match color will check something like here, and that will detect if the black color is there. And if the black color is not there, then it will just skip. But if it finds the black color, then that means I need to heal. So that it's pretty much it. And it's gonna long click on the monkfish here, and here it makes a detection of the monkfish. So just to show you inside of the folder, so I have a couple of pictures, and all these pictures are some image detections. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, I have my variable section. For example, the display tab, brightness level. These are coordinates. And then the script will start. I set up the basics here. So at the very beginning, you notice I click on the compass, and then it will put the camera up, and then go to settings. Just make sure I have the same brightness level. And then here I have a loop that will just scroll just to make sure I have the same zoom every time I run the script. And then after that, it selects the basic. It does not have to execute the basics over and over again, because once they are already made, then it just have to continue fighting and go to teleport to Barrows, and then do the kills, and then grab the loot and bank, and etc. And do it again and again. So this is why I have my initial loop here, and then it will go to the home, teleport, and then it will bank. It will open the bank. It will deposit everything, and then I have my. It will click on the mini map to go to the reset pool, where it resets my HP, and then I have my quest tab. And for me, since I am in a private server, it clicks on the loadout. It's really easy to do. But if you are in an official RuneScape, you can simply just grab items from the bank. And there's a lot of ways that you can grab items to the bank. With pyautogui, you can detect if the items is really in the bank, and you can also type with pyautogui.write. You can write everything as you want. So for example, if you open the bank and then you search an item, you can search it. And then if, let's say you make a locate on screen, and that returns to false, then that means the item is not in your bank. So you can maybe exit the script, stuff like that, So you can play around with adding like failsafe to protect you in case that there's an item that you don't have and you need it in order to run the script. So, and regarding failsafe, we will make this in the next video. All right, so now I will continue. After the loadout, it will click on the Barrows loadout, and then it will return to my inventory. So this is pretty easy to do. I just have press F1, and then here it will have to detect if I have the rune bolt, and if not, then it will simply exit. And that is a protection, because I don't want my script to continue while there's no rune bolt in my inventory. That means I have a broken bot, basically. So it's pretty much the same with my food, with my runes. And then and then it will teleport here. It will teleport to the mini games, the Barrows mini game, and then it will start actually to make sure I have the my combat spell is to IBAN, my IBAN spell. And here I can also, I can train my mage only, or my mage and my defense if I want. I just have to add or remove 50 pixels from the Y coordinates. After that, it will start the barrel, and it starts with Verac. So it's really simple. It's a long click with a sleep. So this is where it's pretty basic, because if it clicks with my long click function, this clicks happens in the minimap, okay? And it will wait 4 seconds. But for example, let's say that the run energy is not active, then that means the whole bot will be screwed up, because my delay, my 4 seconds delay, is based on my character running. So this is why it's really important to have failsafe and to have better intelligence with your bot. And this is what I will do within the next episodes. Okay, so after that, it clicks on the spade, and it will right click on the sarcophagus, and then it will start the fight. So basically, once it click on the sarcophagus, the Verac will spawn and it will be aggressive to me, so I don't even have to click on it. This is really easy to do. But there's some other cases where you want to detect the boss, for example, if you're in a boss fight and you really want to actually click on it. And this is achievable, but you need to have maybe like a loop that detects the pixel, maybe a color pixel that is on the boss you want to click on. But this is a little bit more advanced, and we will see that in other type of script. For example, when I will do the corporal B script. So when it's in the fight, it will loop over. So this is a loop, and it will loop over the healing function. And basically the healing will just look at the HP. So the only time that I actually need the healing function is when I'm fighting with Verac, because Verac is able to hit through the prayer. All the other ones, I think I don't really lose any HP because I have my prayer set. But just an example here. You see I put 35 in my loop, and then I put 1 second. So basically that means my character is fighting with Verac, and then it will not execute the next code block until the whole 35 second pass. And this is kind of basic because, for example, sometimes while I run the script, I remember that I tried 30 seconds, and it can work 30 seconds, but in some cases the fight duration exceed the 30 seconds. So that means my climb up Verac staircases code block will be executed while the fight is actually not finished. And this is a broken bot. This is not working because my character will go upstairs and he will basically just move to the other brother, but Verac is not dead. It's not so he's actually alive, and my bot does not do that. So this is why in future videos my goal is to make a better detection and know when the brother is alive or dead, so I can move on to the next thing. So it's pretty much the Same thing for Darak and all the other ones. The only thing is RM. It will detect in my inventory to change gear to range, and yeah, and after that, after the kill, it will go back to my Iban staff, and really simple. And then it's the same thing for Torag. It does not need to actually change gear for Torag. And also, you notice here, activate quick prayers. It's really as simple as a long click, because the quick prayers is always at the same location. So it will basically always have to click at the same place. And then that's pretty much it for the rest of it. You have Karel, Gutan, and for Gutan, the only difference is because it is the last kill, it teleports to the chest room, and then I just have to click on the coffer, and for that I move my camera down, I click on the chest, and then I activate my prayers, and then I move up, and then I fight, and then after the fight I deactivate my prayers, and then I click on the chest in order to take the loot, and it's the end. So it just restart. It restart at the here at this. You can put this. I can put this loop like 20 or 200 and to run it infinitely. And if there's no let's say food, runes or arrows in my inventories, not arrows but bolts in my inventory, it will just stop the script. So this is pretty much it. This is really basic. Actually, I know that you cannot use it directly on your computer because it is not set for you, but my goal is that you can learn how to use it yourself and basically just adapt it to any environment that you have. Another thing that I can suggest you is if you want me to actually make a tutorial on and watch me creating a script from scratch. So when you actually watch me thinking about the logic on how I make my script, and also how I do it, basically, feel free to let me know in the comments. And again, so my goal will be to make more episodes and make this script more advanced and more intelligent and overall just better. So I hope you enjoy, and if you guys are interested that I make a private script for you, I will link my Upwork profile in the description, and you can click on that and just talk to me in private, and we can see if I can help you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.